the thing is, I don't know how many 13s will need to time to get to 3K, but it's either like, I would think one or two. I would hope not three, but it's either one or two 13s timed. Should get us there. Should. So let's hope. So we got Rookery, we got Dark Flames queuing up. Some of the easier keys this season. So hopefully we can get into one of those. So maybe we could like potentially, if we have a gamer group, to chest it. But I doubt. This is also going to be the first key of the day. So who knows how it can go. Y'all know they can always be like literally random. Like the outcomes can be random. Another Rookery with a Windwalker. I would love to run with a Windwalker. Let me get YouTube chat pulled out for you guys. All right, YouTube chat's pulled up. We are a bit late to the stream. I got a little carried away in editing. But never fear, we're streaming. The stream is here. All right, 13s. I guess we could like start off with the hard ones. I mean, that's a little chaotic, but you know what? I'm kind of here for it. We're just looking for 13s. And what we could do is I could do some tank keys if we wanted. You know, it's all kind of up to you guys what you want to see. It's barely. What's up? How are you doing? Hey, chaos in the editing room for real, dude. I stayed up late last night, woke up today, started editing again. I was like, oh, man. It takes so long. It takes so long to get it the way you want, you know? We're queuing up for some 13s. We're just seeing which ones we can get into. And so far, just only the sucky dungeons have queued up. So we're hoping for, like... We're hoping for just a group full of gamers that is like-minded and wants to time the key, you know? Hey, oh gosh, I'm gonna say Fessus? I am struggling to read that name. I'm sorry. Correct me on the pronunciation. I'm gonna say Fez just as a short term, but correct me on how to say it. Been watching your YouTube content for the last couple years. My go-to Mistweaver. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were able to catch a live stream. We stream every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Usually at the same time today. We are a bit late to start, so if this time works for you, then usually I am streaming at this time, but the stream has already started before now. Still struggling to pick a main, my usual struggle. Play what you enjoy for these first few weeks, and then wait until the post-race to world first nerfs that come in, and then make your real decision, you know? But just play your favorite spec, like which one you're having the most fun on for now, and then you can always kind of change things up later on. Ooh. Alright, come on, 13s. Accept me. Yesterday I did a key. I did a Rookery 13, and we almost timed it. But when we finished it, I had lost 60 IO. Straight up lost 60 IO. And I was like, what the heck? So then I like did a little digging, and it was from my Dark Flame because they had changed the timer. I had lost like 60 IO on my Dark Flame, so I just went and retimed to 12 Dark Flame. But I was like, man, if I would have known that I'd be losing IO, I wouldn't have ran that key. Let's see. The pain of being an altaholic, too many choices. Tell me about it. I mean, luckily, I'm kind of locked in on Mistweaver. I've kind of dug myself in this little beautiful and decorated hole, but I am locked in this hole. But other than that, I do have an army of alts that are always ready to go. Come on, Rookery. I want another shot at this Rookery. We had the Rookery 13 that I tried down. Hey, okay, so they invited me to the Rookery, and they said 14 after. Yo. I always love Prez, but sometimes that is be stressful. Yeah. I mean, hey, look. If you love it, but it's stressful, then that to me sounds like the perfect spec to be playing right now. And then you can always swap up later down the road. What do you feel about Liquid running Fistweavers during race? I tried it yesterday and it was pumping. Both race world first. Nerfs don't screw us. I mean, it was kind of what most people were testing on PTR. I put a lot of testing time into it. And I did find that Yulon was a bit ahead, and I think it is in terms of healing, but just the amount of stuff that you get from going Fistweaver, like you're only dropping, if any, a little bit of healing, and you're gaining so much raid DPS, but then also the healing profile is very good, so it's like, yeah, you're losing overall healing, but you're a lot of your overall would have gone to overhealing anyway. So it's just like it's a balancing thing, but like yeah, it's if it can do the job of healing and you're also punching and kicking and having more fun, arguably, because you're playing Chi-Ji, then I'm a fan. I used to play Chi-Ji back in the day when it was bad. So now you already know I'm swapping to Chi-Ji in raid. We were doing some mythic bosses, and I'm kind of like trying to decide on per boss which build I want to go. And there I had died on this pool. Let me find another pool. Let's see, what's one that we killed that I was fist weaving? Not that one. Did I fist weave Gallywix? I did. Was that the kill? Surely that wasn't the kill. I guess it was. Sprocket Monger, but yeah, I was fist weaving last night, having some fun with it, going crazy. But yeah, I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. I was hitting 95 parses in Heroic, so it did the tricks, that's for sure. Yeah, you know, we're still 5 healing. Still 5 healing. I hope that eventually we get to the point where we get to go crazy, but we have 21 raiders and 5 of those people are healers, so it's like, dang. Alright, let's get some gold resources in here. We got some red bursts. Flasks. Oh my god, they're 1,000 each. We got 2 of them because we are broke. Reverse. Let's get some Algari mana oils. Mana oil. What's up, Max Raw? Good to see you. Yeah, I like a world where both playstyles are like viable and have their own strengths. Like, you know, I was in the chat of one of the Mistweavers of the Race to World First, and people were asking like, what is the reason for Chi-Ji? Because it looked like they were doing like very similar healing, if not like a little less on the bosses that they were doing. But they said, well, it can do very similar healing, but we really need to hit these damage checks. And if you go back and watch, like it started on, I think it started on Muggsy, but it could have started before then. I don't know. But they said on Muggsy they were having trouble reaching a damage check. So like they were trying to squeeze in as much damage as possible. And they figured that that was a good way to do so. And then they found out like, hey, this actually does kind of pump if you build into it. So that's what they said. I don't know. I wasn't in their shoes. I wasn't in those discussions, but... yeah, I mean, clearly it cranks, and it's a good time. All right, the first key of the day, it's a Rookery.
5, 4.
Gotta get into the zone.
2.
We're gaming. 100% agreed. I do wish the casting playstyle played more into Tear of Morning with the old Chi Harmony. Again, missed that playstyle. Yeah. Old Tear of Morning, basically old Tear of Morning is literally just pre-nerf Tear of Morning. Was a good time. Definitely a good time. If we free these storm cloaks. That sounds like a donut. When Chi-Ji here, because then we'll have it across the way over there. I'll be totally real with you, I could not see that where the frontal was going. I just kind of like dipped out. You'll probably saw me back up when we create some space. Okay, we have full vitality, which I don't even know what build I'm running. What build are we running? Our standard build, the one from my guide. So we're running the Secret Infusion Point. We're running Master of Harmony. Let's go. What's our damage like? Dude, people are dogging on Ellie Shaman. I did a key, or I was queuing up for a key, and this guy was just like, no, don't take an Ellie Shaman. We need an enhanced Shaman. And the guy was like, but we're all melee. And he was like, that's fine. I'd rather have all melee than an Ellie Shaman. Dude, every elemental Shaman that I've had this season has absolutely blasted. We're going to Crackling Jade Lightning. We're going to double Crackling Jade Lightning this one. We have Chi-Ji for this. Go and start it. Get everyone full. Dude, we're killing this thing so fast. Yeah, I was about to say, are we even going to get a second, like, localized storm? Crazy damage from this group. Once again, dude, the Ellie Shaman, what's their cooldown? What's the time on their cooldown? Because cranking like that 2 pulls in a row is kind of insane. Unless this guy's just a gamer. Oh, kicked the wrong guy. Stop one of those coming my way. So I have this thing built into my plater that I got recently. It was toward the end of Season 1. Where you'll notice that like the cast bars are a different color. So if they're yellow, that means that I cannot kick it. My kick is down for the whole duration of the cast. If they're a bright green, like an obvious green, then that means that I can kick it. My kick is up and that cast is going. But then you'll see there's this like muted green, kind of like a Mistweaver green, like a jade green, where if my cast is down currently, but will be up by the time this cast finishes, then it'll turn that color. So very like helpful because it keeps me from slamming my kick button when it's on cooldown, but also lets me slam it on cooldown if I know it's worth it. You know, if I know it'll stop the cast in the long run. Get ready to Chi-Ji this. We have double Crackling Jade Lightning. Well, now we have double Crackling Jade Lightning. There's a way that you can make a macro where it'll say like, this spell will not enter, or you will not allow spells to like cut into the cast. So basically, if I'm channeling Crackling Jade Lightning and then I press Crackling Jade Lightning again, like it won't interrupt the first one to start the second one. It'll wait till that cast is finished. I need to get that macro and put it on my Crackling Jade Lightning. Hey Ninja, happy hump day. Happy hump day indeed. Hope you all are doing well today. Hopefully I'm doing well enough to where we can time these keys, because we're going to need some love. These keys are going to be really hard today. I'm popping offensive here. All right, on to the first boss. What's our time looking like? What's a good time to like start this boss? I just don't know the boss timers yet, or the dungeon timers. What's an acceptable time? Oh, we'll go far. Go on Shaylins because I haven't pressed it once this whole dungeon. Dude, we've already done 10% of this guy's health. Okay, Fire Mage cranks. Gonna get a little pre-spread. Oh, what? Dying to the easy mechanic. We had a B-reser, or I would go over and resuscitate this guy mouth-to-mouth style with my convincingly realistic jumper cables, but... don't really need to be speed boosted. Kind of messing our times up. I did not need to cheat you this. I don't know why I did. Get very clear of it. Really need to plug my headset up. Let me do that like now. It just keeps beeping in my ears. Sorry, I'm literally AFK during a 13. It was for 2 seconds. Thank God for roll. I love it. Thank God for roll double jump. Whoever came up with the double jump, the lighter than air talent, I don't know if they've gotten a raise, but I don't think one raise is enough. I think just double this person's salary. It's such a beautiful talent. We have Shayloons. Do I even need a cooldown? We have so much time. The top people. Which way are we going? Going backwards. I'm playing it safe. Can roll in. 3% more. We're gonna save our vitality, I think. Nice. Ooh, that lag scared me though. Alright, first boss down. We had 1 death, but man, what was that death? Oh my goodness. Where am I going? Alright, tank. Lead us to victory. Isn't Ellie Shaman one of the best range DPS? I think so, but someone in my groups, dude, was just dogging on him. What on earth were they on about, dude? Ellie Shaman cranks. Maybe he just wanted to top the meters. I don't even think he did, if I'm being honest. The person that was saying all that. By the way, if you get that big circle, like not this circle, but the big one, you can tuck behind these little corners. I was doing this on my 13 last night. You can tuck behind these little corners, and it does recast, so it's like not always worth doing. If you can tank it, you should just tank it, but it does kind of slow down like the damage of the fight. So if you're struggling with the damage and you get targeted and you're like, crap, I don't have a defensive to pop here or something. Like here, I'm fine to... Oh, it's not even on me. This guy. But if you just don't want to take that damage right there, basically, you can hide, like, LOS it a little bit behind those little wall columns. Wallums? Wall columns. I guess I could try... we're probably too close to it, yeah. Just dump our dot into this guy if we can. So we just pulled him. Dude, these Void Crushers used to be so annoying on the PTR. I'm pretty sure it was their little leap. Whenever they leap out to someone, it would leave a giant puddle. And I'm talking one that like fills up this whole little archway. And it would just muddy up that hallway so much, and it would slow down this dungeon like so much. Okay, here we're gonna use like whatever we can other than a charge of Crackling Jade Lightning, a charge of Jade Empowerment, and we're gonna save Chi-Ji if we can. So let's go ahead and Crackling Jade Lightning 1. But now those Void Crushes aren't even anything. Look at how little damage it does. And that's because it's tuned to put a puddle down too. Like it's tuned to be an actual mechanic. But okay, we're going to pop it offensive. Like I would get that out. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? Ah! It went this way. Do the reset. No! Ah! We didn't get the reset. It's not a big deal. Oh. Got a phone notification. I've never heard that noise before. Yeah, once it's just one of these guys, this pool is so easy. The double diffuser pool, man, it is scary. Alright, Noodles. Come on. Man, the group that I was in yesterday, I'm sorry I'm not catching up on chats. I see you guys are popping off. It's good to see everyone. But, trying to be as good of a teammate as possible here. But the group that I was in last night, dude, we handled this boss so beautifully. We're going to give him the close angle on the tank. Ah, the DH got it again. We'll take it from the DH. Usually you have one person have it, they give it to the tank, and then someone gets it from the tank. And then you give it back to the tank. So tank gets it twice. Uh-oh. It's on me. Just don't give it back to the DH. We need these range to come in and get it. The mage got it. Forgot there was a darkness puddle there. Can y'all tell it's getting into my allergy season? Can y'all hear that? Yeah, mage is definitely dead. Didn't see the mage was still there. We need better management of this dot. We need people helping out. I don't know what I thought there. But usually it goes, whoever gets it gives it to the tank, someone else comes in and gets it, but if the same person gets it twice, they're just basically gonna die. So we are not doing a good job with the dot. We get a second go at it. Like, if I get it, I'm running it out to the Ellie Shaman, because he needs to at least get it once. It barely does any damage at the start. Who's it on? It's on the tank. This is so bad. There we go. The Ellie Shaman gets it. Get away from me. It's like the exact opposite of how you deal with this mechanic. Give it to the shaman. Giving it to me. Now we're working. Where was this? Oh, worst Chi-Ji ever. Okay. Okay, this turned out to be the sloppiest kill of this boss I think I've ever seen. Like, actual ever. But you know what? Boss is gonna die. Fingers crossed. Yeah, this was hideous. This was miserable. I'm telling you, the group that I had last night, we literally, it was the most organized thing I have ever seen. We did it the same way every single time, and it was just like, whoever gets it, gives it to Tank. Someone else comes in and gets it, and then someone, like, it was so beautiful, the choreography there from that pug group, but not really this group. It was kind of just like us in Melee passing it around, like, losing track of each other. That's okay. Hey, we have time to bounce back. Actually, we don't really have much time. Oh, brother. That's embarrassing. I wasn't sure if we were going to kill it in time for the cast. That is a-okay. Do you offer player target glow? My player is available for you guys. I have no idea what that is.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Dude, there's actually no way. And why did I release? There's actually no way I just died like that. What is this game, dude? What is this game? What is this game? Beefstick, don't you dare start. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was definitely a rage release.
What is that? What did Gorin bring here?
Ow. How did my toes touch that?
We have to take it down.
Problem is, this final boss takes so long. Oh, okay. My death was dumb, but that's so dumb. Maybe we can kite this guy? Oh.
Your survival.
How to throw a dungeon. How to throw a dungeon in 1,000 different ways. How to throw a dungeon in literally 1,000 different ways. I'm telling you, I am the best salesman because we just sold this dungeon so hard. So hard. Dude, that was probably the worst fail of a key I think I've ever had. Like, legitimately, everything just crashed down. Yeah, honestly there, though, the tank... Don't you dare barely... Hey, I will ban. Do not clip that. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I caught the stream this time. TJR, it's good to see you. I'm so sorry that you had to walk into this. I don't know how to explain this. But now my group is blaming the tank, or not blaming, but flaming the tank. He literally walked into a swirly, dies, and then blames us. Like, what are you doing? But oh my goodness. That was what a good way to start the stream. Hey, look, honestly, I didn't promise pretty keys, okay? And that was a warm-up. I actually, excuse number 4. I was showing you guys actually how not to deal with the mechanics. That's what you guys come here for, is I show you how not to do it. Oh my god, that was so bad. That was so bad, but hey. Taking our allergy pill. We're running it back, giving it the old salty run back. You don't fail 2 keys in a row, right? That never happens. That never happens. I mean, I cannot... y'all saw it. Not the fall damage. Oh yeah, the fall damage. Oh yeah, let's watch it. I have no idea what that is. I mean, like, I'm literally in the water. I'm literally in the water, though. I have no idea what that is. I'm in the water. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. Oh my god, I'm cringing. I'm literally cringing. Okay, that's okay. We found another group. This group, none of these people know of what just happened. So none of you guys tell these people what just happened. And then we're all good. Then it's like nothing ever happened, right? Oh my god. Shallow jumper, yeah. Hey, it's a Mistweaver guy with 0 failed keys. That's right, Embodied Stew. You're now a mod. I'm promoting you. Embodied Stew gets it. Okay, let's teleport there. Because, yeah, we didn't just break a key. We can teleport, right? Teleport, Shadowlands. There we go. This is the first key of the day. I might as well just restart the stream. And then just, like, delete that last FOD, you know? They don't know. They do not know, and don't you put that curse on me. Wow, they got modded, and I got banned. Yeah, you're gone. You're out. I don't even know how I'm reading your chats here. You're. Oh my god, Black Widow. Black Widow gifted a tier 1 sub to Johnny L91. So, grats, Johnny, and thank you for the support, Black Widow. Really appreciate all the support, you guys. Lava Girl does. You just... Lava Girl, no. Forget, please. Oh, God. Now we're walking into Theater of Pain. Theater of Pain is a chaotic dungeon. Oh, that was legitimately the ugliest ending. Because we were playing really well. The group was doing really well. We had that one dumb death on the first boss. And then just the dot management on the second boss was, like, really bad. Like, honestly, really bad. And then, wow, we just crumbled. Redeem to hydrate? Yeah, I haven't drank anything in forever. I appreciate it. I also am going to take an allergy pill because I am dying. I'm one of those kids who, if you can't tell, I am probably the palest you can get. Like, I am just as pale as one can get. And whatever causes that, whatever causes me to be, like, the palest kid in the world, I also have horrible allergies. And I have 2 seasons of allergies. Like, most people just have, like, spring allergies. I have spring and fall allergies, and each one is as bad as the other, so love that for me. What was I doing? Still thinking about that last key, I guess.
5,
Lives rent-free.
4,
Shallow jumper.
3, 2, 1.
What do you drop to pick up Here into Peace? It's just the one secret infusion point, but it's only... I was only doing it for a lot of the dungeons for the first, like, few weeks of the season. Because there was so much damage coming out, and everyone was, so low on gear and stuff, so don't pull, don't pull. Okay, well there's my soothe. Not need it. Kind of stack up a bit. Okay, nice. Oh! We did just lose someone. What the heck? That damage is crazy. Okay, we are now out of defensives. Don't even have like Chi-Ji for shields, so. Come on, Lava Girl. Live! I'm gonna cocoon that guy because he died last time. This fight's chaotic. Ooh, that visual's messed up. Y'all see that? Usually it has the lines to, like, clearly indicate the edges of it. Guess we should be killing this guy? What happens if you're a Windwalker? Maybe one of you guys knows this. If you're a Windwalker and you kill the guy that you just touch of Karma, does it just go to waste? Like, does that person have to stay alive for that defensive aspect to stay? Hey, Black Widow. You were the reason I was able to move from Restoduro to Mistweaver. I just want to say thank you for all the amazing content with detailed explanations. I appreciate that so much. I'm glad you were able to make the swap. I hope you're enjoying it and not, like, regretting it. But I'm glad at least that you're giving it a shot. And I'm glad that I could, you know, be part of that. So, thank you so much. They do still keep the defensive aspect. Okay, wait, or I forget how I worded the question, Gen Squids. I'm so sorry. Also, we're getting juked out of our mind by this tank. Well, for the damage portion of it. I have completely forgot how I worded that question. Live. Are we pulling this boss next? Is this like a normal? I guess we are. Huh. Hello, hello. What's up, Shane? Good to see you. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their Wednesday. For me, it's like beautiful weather outside, but as, you know, a little allergy kid, that means that I will just go outside and cough a lot, so. You're the reason I play Rest of Shaman again, Brig. Who invited you back now? Oh my god, top tier roasts. Are we going this way? Like, you're the reason I play Resto Shaman again. Heart emoji. Oh, God. I mean, to be fair, though, I do hype up Resto Shaman a lot. So the person dies, and they're still taking damage into the touch of karma, meaning they are still dealing damage through the defensive. That enemy dies, they lose the damage. Ah, okay. Portion, but keep the defensive. Okay. So it's a buff that you get as well as a debuff they get, basically. Probably not coded that way, but, you know, you can think of it that way. Or I can, at least, you know. I don't know why I popped Chi-Ji here. I'm used to doing this pool as a lot bigger pool. Like, normally you pull both those packs together in these keys. Guess let's dump our dot into horror. Just joking. I do play Resto Shaman though, and I love it. I don't blame you. It's such a good time. No, I definitely knew that was a very top tier roast. That was a very good one, Brig. Oh god, you got my chat turning against me. Butts and guts. Ow, people. Slow down this damage. Gotta keep Lava Girl alive. She saved our planet, probably. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. I did just watch Spy Kids, though. Like, legit just watched Spy Kids 1 and 2. Spy Kids 1, timeless classic. Spy Kids 2 is also there. We're gonna have to Chi-Ji here, which sucks for the boss pool. I mean, Spy Kids 2... Oh, come on, Elite Chaos. You got farted on. What are you doing? But Spy Kids 2 has Steve Buscemi in it. I did not remember that. But yeah, it was a lot worse than Spy Kids 1. But part of that is because Alan Cumming is just like hard to beat, you know? Kill it. I'll let him res while I... Oh, I guess they're AFK while I res. Never mind. What are we in combat with? Okay, he's rezzing. LB Town, you need to add the monk-specific insurance spell code to sell for it to track. Well, I did have it, but I accidentally removed it the other day on stream. And I've forgotten to add it back. I will add it back after this key, I promise. I say I promise, but odds are I will forget by then. But as long as I am reminded, that will be at the top of my priority list. How about that? Or as long as I either remember or am reminded. I tanked this key as a Brewmaster on a +10 the other day, and I did it while I was streaming in Discord to my guildies. And I timed it. I mean, I clearly was not the best Brewmaster in the world, but we timed the key, and I feel like I played okay, other than my damage being pretty low. Because I had my Raid's main tank in the chat, and he was like, how are you doing that low damage and holding aggro? I was like, I don't know, I'm taunting. Huh? Going revival. Oh, with my taunt. I was like taunting on cooldown. Lava Girl, no! Live! Lava Girl, no! But I haven't rewatched Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Well, I say rewatch. I feel like Lava Girl, what are you doing? Goodness gracious. Maybe I won't rewatch it after this. Oh god. I love the Lava Girl rage. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Pressing my defensive on cooldown and just getting nuked. Lava Girl, I legitimately could not tell you. I was trying to keep you alive. Lava Girl, here's my life cocoon. Here, I'll be your other defensive. Oh, my phone keeps making weird noises. I hope it's not like some kind of alert that I need to be paying attention to. Lava Girl. Goodness gracious. Can anyone tell me why she, like, I say she. Why is Lava Girl in particular getting absolutely dunked on? Like, what is this? Like, everyone else isn't taking but, like, a third of their health. But Lava Girl is taking, like, 70% of her health in one jump. That's crazy. Last dot. Kill the boss. Poor Lava Girl. Why people don't just stay melee in this fight, usually with the drumming ads, people need to stay melee range? Yeah, for sure. Also, one thing about playing a range on that fight, if you're not in melee range when he does the pull in, it's so annoying, because you just get yoinked in. That's exactly right. No, it's debuff / magic dot. Oh, okay. I never knew it was a magic dot. That's interesting. So, like, in PvP, people can be dispelled from it, from my understanding. Bro, the microwave is nutty in Spy Kids. Dude, me and my brother... Like, as kids, we wished, like, that was our dream, was to have the microwave. Like, you know, you could have, like, I don't know, a pet elf. Like, some kids wanted an elf, and some kids wanted, like, a motorcycle. No, we wanted the, I don't know what kids want. We wanted the microwave from Spy Kids, and only that. And there will be no negotiations. Have it on my desk at the end of the day, or you're fired. I mean, that's like, that was the coolest thing in all of TV. Ooh, that one blended in with the terrain. It scared the mess out of me. When we roll out from this whirlwind, or this, we're gonna have to crackling the Jade Lightning. Dude, Lava Girl is getting nuked. It must be her, like, her gear might be breaking or something. I don't know, but... Dude, she's getting taught a lesson in how to freaking stay alive in these keys. Hey, our first innervate of the key. Love to see it. As kids... Give it now. Hey, honestly though, but you know, those food packets that they turned into like actual food would be so expensive nowadays. Like, imagine inflation on technology like that, you know? But no, I mean, that was just so cool, but so true, Gen Squids. Like why as kids? I want it right this second. All right, she's gonna be going through it. Poor Lava Girl. We're gonna have to help her out on this fight. How did only the druid took damage there? I never understood that. Sometimes this guy just doesn't do damage. Like, maybe it has to do with my Dance of the Wind? That's gotta be it, right? And then maybe the mage had like a shield on her. Can you LOS this? I haven't even been paying attention to the damage of this key. Is my group doing good damage? Has anyone been paying attention? Looks like our Windwalker's single target's really good. Okay, there's an alter time. Definitely did not need the alter time there, because literally there's no damage coming out after that, so. It's about your car's warranty, oh lord. Hi LB, what's the optimal Chi-Ji rotation for healing only? It's so situational, because you'll see a lot of times, like, I'll just be, like, here, I'll Chi-Ji, and I'll just Tiger Palm and Blackout Kick, but then, like, right now, everyone's full, so it, like, then the rotation changes, so it's, like, really situationally dependent Lava girl, live. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm trying. I am trying, Lava girl. She is just going through it, dude. Pop a defensive here. But Tiger Palm up to 4 stacks of Teachings of the Monastery. And then Blackout Kick when you're at 4 stacks. That's your big burst of healing. So try to time that for when the damage comes out. And then you Enveloping Mist. Well, you Tiger Palm twice first, and then you Enveloping Mist. Lava Girl just got back. Please don't die. Oh. But I always like to Tiger Palm twice before I cast the Blackout Kick, or the Enveloping Mist, because sometimes, like, the timing will change. Like, if no one's taking damage for another global, it works out that way. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to explain. Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick. Tiger Palm, Enveloping Mist, Blackout Kick. And then so on and so forth. That mage needs Sermonite. Sermonite? Go, go, go. Oh, haha, sucker. Okay, boss time. Dude, this mage needs so much more than just a permanent safety bubble. Die, 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 die. Please don't bring it up here. My bad, thought you were pulling. If only we typed what the plan was. Alright, Zav. You and me, buddy. Oh. I always like to, after the whirlwind goes, I like to hug him. That way it's easier to dodge the next two, like, frontals. Go ahead and dump our dot into the boss so we can Crackling Jade Lightning the banner. I feel like as keys get higher, I'm going to need to start saving my dot for the thing as well. Holy crap, dude. The Windwalker blew up the mage. They were like, Lava Girl, you are dying way too... Oh, they did type kill me, so... You know what? Props to them. Okay, we touched a death there. The other Windwalker did. But also, like, given the damage, sometimes you'll have to cast, like, your Expel Harm during your Chi-Ji. Sometimes you'll have to cast your Vivify during your Chi-Ji. Like, in a vacuum, the ideal rotation would be in Mythic Plus, Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Tiger Palm, Enveloping Mist once, and then just Tiger Palms and Blackout Kicks from there. Like, in a vacuum, if all the damage looked the same, something like that would look the best. Let's dump our dots. Dude, we amplified that dot so quickly. It took one Tiger Palm to get up to 800k. Come on, Lava Girl, die. No, Lava Girl. Now I want to watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's the one where... Isn't George Lopez the villain? Is it that movie where he's the villain? Does anyone know? I know Spy Kids is Alan Cumming, and then I'm pretty sure is that Spy Kids 3 where it's George Lopez. I don't know where we derailed and I just started talking about Spy Kids, but good movie, banger movie. If you haven't seen it since your childhood, highly recommend. Mage needs permanent safety bubble. He needs some floaties on. Needs some goggles. He needs a lot of stuff. Oh god, we're pulling into the Soulstorm guy. We might, like, double up our defensive and then Life Cocoon the mage preemptively. Like, honestly, I don't hate it. need stops, people. Oh no! Ah, we almost zero deathed that. Oh no. Windwalker. Tell me. Also, I'm pretty sure, do these still? Yeah, they do. These things, when you click the portal, it full heals you, so you don't need to like heal them up as a healer before you go through. All right, we're cutting the timer very close. I don't even think we can time this at this point. I don't know what our single target's like, but I don't think it's possible to time this key at this point. But you know what? If we lock in, you never know. Dreams can come true. Dang, the Windwalker had so much. I mean, you can just like Tiger's Lust to break that. Sometimes in pugs with this boss, I am with DPS who are really dueling, and when pulled down, Ella just standing, grabbing coffee. Yeah. Sometimes you'll get like those messages where it's like, dude, why are you popping defensives? What are you doing? Okay, we have diffuse magic for us, life cocoon for the mage. The reason why I like to life cocoon here one person is because then your Chi-Ji mastery procs all funnel into just 3 health bars, and you get more dense healing. Like each person gets more healing there. Oh Starfall, oh Starfall, what have you done?
Your survival wasn't necessary.
What's this? Starfall? Ah! Ah! I was just talking about maybe we have a chance. It looked like Starfall at that pull. I mean, we can go back, but something pulled. Let's go back. What on earth was this? What pulled this mod? Okay, I see the tank. Went over there. What even happened, dude? Okay, so it's my mage. What? The mage ran... Lava Girl. Of all people. Lava Girl did this? After all that we did for her? Yeah, Starfall, I know they fixed that bug a long time ago. But why did the Fire Mage pull here? What did she do? What happened? Did someone else run over there first? Or was she just like, you know what? I'm Agent of Chaos. You're dying. And then the Demon Hunter did pull that because he used one of his little brands. So yeah, the Demon Hunter pulls, and then that's what I saw is the Starfall falling. But the Starfall started because we got into combat with them. What on earth? Sabotage. Sabotage indeed. Dude. Oh, that's some... I don't like it. I don't like that. All we did for Lava Girl, though, that's betrayal, is what that is. Real betrayal. Oh, I'm like her. I feel like we're on Survivor, and I just got, like, backstabbed by my closest ally. Oh. Plus, lava is for yeah, lava's for shamans. Back off, Fire Mage. Yeah. Yeah, I like this energy, Brig. Keep it coming. Oh my god. Pastor Prime says, yeah, I roll the same rotation, and once you have the rhythm, it just feels right. Yeah, it's so hard to explain like the proper Chi-Ji rotation because it's adaptive. Like, you don't want to, if you Tiger Bomb, and then everyone's at full health, you don't want a blackout kick because like if you're popping Chi-Ji, it's because there's big damage incoming, and she DB'd to interrupt the cast. Looks like the mage tried to save the run. Wait a second. Hold on. Lava Girl? She tried to save us? No, she was saying they started casting on the druid. I tried to stop it. So I think it was maybe the druid tab targeted and moonfired or something. I don't know, but yeah, Chi-Chi's really adaptive because like once again, if everyone's at full health and you have your blackout kick like primed and ready to go, but like damage is about to hit, you have a couple spells you can press that are like kind of filler for that time. Like it's literally a time based thing. You can Rising Sun Kick. That's when you can Rising Sun Kick during Chi-Chi. You can do your Enveloping Mist if you have one. You can apply just a Renewing Mist, like putting that Chi Harmony down is not the worst thing ever. And then, like, by the time that global's finished, the damage will hit, and then you can Blackout Kick again. I can't read. Talana said you would have to actually look at what pooled in logs. Yeah, I don't think we were logging there. Druid auto gets aggro because of Starfall. But that's the thing, is they fixed Starfall a long time ago. It used to, like, pool the entire room. But now it doesn't. Hey, Real Beef Stick, I'm sorry you just watched the worst 2 keys of your life. Maybe it was some good entertainment before you go eat. But good luck in raid tonight, Beef Stick, and also good luck making some good food. Okay. I'm sorry, Tolanus. What? So you're saying, no, you misunderstand. It's not that he pulled. It's that it will pull threat when it does get pulled. Gotcha. Well, I'm saying like it used to accidentally pull, like it was a bug back in the day, but it would accidentally pull because there's this one like staircase. Was it Waycrest? It wasn't Waycrest. It was one dungeon that had like a staircase where if your Boomkin accidentally popped Starfall, it would pull like so many rooms. What was that dungeon called? Okay, maybe I can describe the dungeon for you. It was a dungeon where the final boss. This is all that I remember about this dungeon. The final boss was this like giant paladin looking lady. And she would like cast consecration on the floor, and that was the big heal check. And then you had to hide behind pillars, like you had to LOS something. What was that dungeon called? Maybe can anyone think of it? It was like not a time walking dungeon, but they brought it back for a season, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we run it back. Look, that was horrible. Uh-oh, this guy's streaming their run. Do we want to go and embarrass ourselves on their stream as well? Get a 2-for-1? I think so. Y'all know I'm in the business of embarrassing myself. Hey, at least we didn't lose IO there. It was fun. I appreciate you, Real Beefstick. I missed a lot of chats. Let me try to catch up on chats as we queue up and hope to get into a key. Let's see. The noises are about my car's extended warranty. By the way, Quasi made a video with Elsmere lasting 2 hours. Goodness gracious. The whole movie. It sounds like it was his podcast. Is it called like Unplugged or something? What's Quasi's podcast called? But he usually has like a guest on. They chat for 2 hours about a bunch of stuff. But I've only watched, I think, 1 episode. Forget who was even the guest, but it was a good episode. But Spent Chicken, good to see you. I'm so sorry I missed your first chat. I had a mage a few days ago. No matter what I did, couldn't keep him up either. Feels bad. Is it just it can't be just mages. Mages have like so many defensive buttons to cycle. It can't just be mages. I can feel my allergies are like dissipating, which is good. Was it the raid turned mega dungeon? Oh man, I have no idea. Was it Legion Karazhan? I don't know. This is the problem about asking you guys to help me with a dungeon. Oh, what? Let's see. It wasn't Halls of Valor. Legion Karazhan. If I knew the alphabet, it would be... So this is that boss where there's like a bunch of darkness... This seems right. Maiden of Virtue. Yeah, Sacred Ground. Yeah. Okay, it was like a Holy Paladin. I remember I had like Holy Paladin stuff. Yes, y'all got it. Wow, y'all got it off of my horrible description. Also, we're back in Theater of Pain. Okay. Oh boy, we get a take 2 at this. These first few pools of Theater of Pain are so chaotic. It's like, it's so stressful getting through them. So now we get to do it again.
It's too far away.
And I can mount. But yes, y'all got it. How did y'all get that? How on earth did y'all get that? Dude, y'all are crazy. Yeah, Talonis, my plater profile, look, it's wonky, but it gets the job done. It gets the absolute job done. Final thoughts on, or final DPS? 8, good. 8 o'clock. Up to you. Legion was my favorite expansion. I started technically while BFA was wrapping up, but I was finishing my leveling my first character. So, hey Brig, not today. No, hey, my accent is off limits today. You can make fun of how horribly we're playing, but the accent is. Did I say plater? Plater. I know I didn't say plater, but what did I say? My plater. There's a D in there at least, okay? There is a D. Oh goodness, but I did not play Legion. However, like while I was leveling all of my characters way back in the day before I started actually like playing the real game, I leveled 1 through the whole like time system, the Chromie system, in Legion, and that was like the only one where I really cared about like what was going on, like the story and everything. I thought it was a really pretty like zone and everything. I think the zone was like Uldum, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting things mixed up, but did not play during Legion. I've heard good things about it. I've heard both good and bad things. Articulate, you promised. I'm going against that promise. And that was Monday's promise. Today's promise is that we're gonna miss every vowel in the middle of words, or every consonant in the middle of words. Return to Karzon came back in Shadowlands. Yes, that sounds right. It's like, was it season 4 of Shadowlands? I remember whenever they did bring back Return to Karzon, or Karazhan, however you say it, they also brought back another dungeon that had a really crazy good trinket. Spine's 7th Amalgam, or something like that. And I remember I would push that. I think it was like Court of Stars, maybe, or something. So I didn't really do Karazhan or Karzon a lot. I did that dungeon. I grinded that dungeon like all day trying to get that trinket on my druid, and never got it. Never got it. I think I ended up getting it on my monk, but it wasn't even like as good on monk as it was on druid. Because on druid you just spam rejuves all day long, and every time you cast a healing spell or something, it has a chance to give you mana back. So like, as a druid, you're just living your life, you know. Here's the build. We're running our standard build, but with pressure points for the skip, or for the, I'm sorry, for the Raging Tantrum guy. Which I think we're gonna imprison skip this guy. Man, deja vu. I've been in this place before, dude. Oh. Okay, not as clean drops as last time. We had Coming out in range, just being a little chaotic out there. Yeesh. Ah! Get off of me! I'm channeling! Okay, we're good. Unleash the dot. Let's spread it around a bit. Spread the love. We have a Shayloons for that. Get that. Noxious Spores. Hack in. We're like evenly cleaving these guys, and it's stressing me out. Oh, goodness. I liked that season. That season was really fun. I think that was the season that just went on so long, and they tried to do like a bunch of different things inside of one season instead of just making a next season, you know? So it did get a little frustrating there. Season 4 Shadowlands was Mechagon, Karazhan, Tazavesh, Iron Docks, and Grimrail Depot. Oh, I hated Grimrail Depot. Whatever key level I was pushing back then, I kept trying it. A Grimrail, and I would have the stupidest wipes, like stupidest wipes. I thought Solea was the most fun boss. That sounds like a Tazavesh, right? Which boss was Solea? Y'all gotta remember. Well, some of you probably don't know this about me, but I have a very horrible memory. I have had a conch to the head in high school that was very bad. So some things I just like kind of allow to be released from my memories to make space for other things. Yeah, this just happens to be one of them. But yeah, I'm sorry I keep asking you, like, oh yeah, what was that again? What was this? It's just because my memory does not work. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Oh. How did the hunter just dispel himself? The hunter just dispelled himself. That one's for Brig. The hunter, I hear it there. I definitely hear myself skipping the T there. Oh, brother. I'm about to change my accent for you guys. In WoD, I always rolled off the train with my monk. Oh, man, that sucks. Ah, that dungeon was just so cursed. So cursed. I think it said stack. Does it just mean like to skip? Oh, for the leapers. Okay, we got the farter coming in. He's about to rip. Nice. So like there I saw my Chi-Chi had like 1 second left on its duration. So I'm not gonna get a full blackout kick off there. So there I chose to spend that last second just Like, I think I enveloping misted, then rising sun kicked or something. Like, it's very, like, it's so hard to explain, but it's so timing dependent and so situational. Like, what the best call is. Why am I doing this? I kind of got locked into a soothing mist spree. That was not the ideal way to do that. Yeah, that guy's just blasting us from the back. Look at this tank, even marking it for people. Okay, this is where we died last time, right? No. No, we died in the next boss's hallway, okay. Oh, this whore is gonna stay alive forever, dude. We gotta get him dead. When we roll out next, we're gonna Crackling Jade Lightning. Something fierce into these guys. Oh god, we're just sitting in it. This guy's name is Flirt. What a name. Speaking of Spy Kids, that sounds like something from Spy Kids. Flirt. Hey, and he just innervated me? This is the best druid I've ever seen. That's how low the bar is. He innervates me once, immediately the best druid. Oh, this boss dies so slow. You would think like some classes might have like some good funnel damage, like they can use these ads to do more single target or something, but I guess not. What kind of funnel damage does our group have? Like, does Ret Paladin build more resources off of Cleave, or I don't know. I don't think Druid has any. I guess they just pad more. Because whenever they Star Search to enter, what's it called, Solar Eclipse or Lunar Eclipse, whichever one, it'll just hit more people. Oh, we have aggro here. Dude, this fight is so chill, though, without Lava Girl dying constantly. Like, what? What on earth was happening to her? Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Huh. Interesting. Playing with 3 pad classes, is that real? Oh, that sucks. So none of these guys have like anything that funnels? Because like even, I guess what's like a good funnel class? I know like Enhanced Shaman's like the famous one, like Enhance and Shadow Priest, because Enhanced Shaman, every enemy that they have their dot on, it gives them more procs of their like big lava burst thing, right? Moon either single targets or AoE. Yeah, that's what I remember from my few times doing a key as Boomkin. Ow. not like that. Defense of myself, cocoon one other person, and then our Chi-Ji just goes ham into 3 health bars. We do have those guys casting constantly. And Tiger's Lust that Bind Soul off of me. Alright, now it's just us first Portal Guardian. And you know what? I like these odds. And you know what also? I'm forgetting, or I'm remembering that I forgot to fix my cell profile. So, oops. DH. What do they have something too where if they have like a dot on more people, they get more procs of something to do bigger single target? Warlock builds shards off Wither. That's true. That's a good call out. I've only ever played what's it called? Affliction Warlock. That's the only Warlock I've ever played, but even then, yeah, you get more. What's the dot, like corruption? No, it's not corruption. It's the agony, I think is what the dot's called, where it builds their shards too. So DH gets more chaos damage if they blade dance more enemies or something. Interesting. I've never played Demon Hunter damage dealer. I do have a Demon Hunter tank that I've tried leveling, but never really came back around to. Okay, here we're gonna diffuse magic ourself, cocoon, whoever has that dot on them, which we have first spell. Easy. It laughs at that damage. Of course, the cocoon you don't need to do, but it does make your Chi-Ji feel so much more impactful. I'd rather do it preemptively and have an easy time healing it than post and have a hard time. Blurped. That was the pool that wiped us last dungeon, right? Pretty sure. Or something, forgot what my DH friend said. Sometimes Demon Hunter players just start talking, and man, it's just so easy to zone them out. Forget, everyone seemed to have memory issues today. Look, I am just full of memory issues, so I am so sorry. Let's focus this bone magus or magus? How do you guys say it? As long as I'm kicking this one, there are like 4 other people to be kicking the other one, so. This Bone Reaver has so much health, dude. What percent does he give? We're at 58 right now. I can't help but think this guy's just going to be inefficient. I mean, for this much health, dude. %? Oh, give me a break. I'll kick the least important cast on this platform. How about that? He is fully DR'd. I just tried stopping that and it would not let me. Just think of it like this. We had 12 minutes on that last pool, last run. Here we have 18.5. But to be fair, I guess we did do the banner boss. Top is the easiest dungeon. I've been saying this for a long time. Top is so easy. Look, it has some really hard pools. Like the very first pool can get a little sketchy, like that first boss dungeon and stuff can be scary. But other than that, I've always found this dungeon very easy. Now, you can get pretty unlucky with your mini-bosses. There's that, like, unbalanced blade. We're going to pop Chi-Ji for this. The unbalanced blade can get a bit spooky sometimes, you know? I have Crackling Jade Lightning, which is pretty good for this 2-target dot thing, given that I have enough time to channel it. Very nice. Back up our Tiger Palms. Brother, what are we doing? That was our first death too. Oh, that's sad. Pop it offensive. Crackling Jade Lightning when you only have 2 people to heal, dude, it does so much. I have grown to really like the changes to Ancient Teachings they did a couple seasons ago. I remember I was pretty, like, hesitant at first. Like, I just... Okay, we don't have much for us here, but we're going to cocoon ourselves, shut off that dot, and then just spot heal this other person. As long as we drop him far, we're just focusing boss. Ooh, you still have the dot on you. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Motherload is the easiest. Yeah, but the first few pulls can... It's the easiest given that you can get past, like, the first little section. But a lot of people just, like, rage at that first section. Maybe Rookery. I think Rookery's up there. The Rookery has a tough timer, though. It's not forgiving at all. Whereas Theater of Pain, like, you can wipe once and be okay. But yeah, Motherload's up there for sure. I like that. Killing the shooter and then coming in to pull this guy. DFC, honestly, if DFC's done correctly, you know what? You have a good point. If you handle the candle, the light boss, the one that you have to turn off and on, if you handle that boss correctly, that dungeon is so free. We're just taking the long way. The scenic route. You know what? We'll stand out here with the boomkin. What's up, buddy? But that dungeon is so free. If you do that boss correctly. I had to redo my 12 Dark Flame Clef because it got taken away from me basically when they rebalanced the timer. Before the key, I was like, hey, how are we gonna handle the candle boss? The one that actually you have to turn on the candles and stuff. I said we only need one person shutting them off. And the enhancement shaman was like, you know what? I'll do that. So I'm playing this so poorly. I was like, okay, shaman, you are in charge of sending your wind at the candle. Everyone else, don't. And I kid you not when I say that was probably the easiest boss to heal. Whereas before, if y'all remember, I've been having trouble healing that boss. But doing it that way makes it so easy. What do you think are the hardest dungeons this season? I think Floodgate's pretty tough. Because it's both like a fortified and tyrannical disaster. So yeah, Floodgate I would definitely think is like top 3. I'm gonna Chi-Ji early this pool so I have it for next pool. Okay, so we're lusting this person. This is the tough mini boss, I think. Oh yeah, Floodgate I would say is one of the harder ones. You know what's sneaky hard? Honestly, Mechagon Workshop, because as you get in the higher keys, oh, he thought he got rid of that, but he didn't. Mechagon, to me, the only hard part of that dungeon, well, there are a few, but the hardest part, in my opinion, is those freaking dogs. Not just Cujo the boss. Like, Cujo the boss gets really hard in high keys, because, not like really hard, but it gets harder in high keys because when you dispel the dot, it starts like almost one-shotting, so like you have to pair healing cooldowns with your defensives and stuff. It gets pretty spooky, but dude, the dogs before Cujo, am I the only one that is terrified of those dogs? Like the ones that put the debuff on your allies? Like, holy, let's go and zap so that we can Thunder Focus to you. I just want that guy dead. Oh, it's my bad. I should not have let that guy die. Oh, I don't know if we wanted to do that, actually. Or if we wanted to skip, that's a big old oopsie on my part. Okay, good thing. I figured we would need to pull it. But I kind of just rolled to start the RP there out of habit from like old time's sake. Okay, this guy's really tough. I just hear my Tauren in the background. I can't use that item yet. Alright, time to die, boss. Ooh, this is like the one pull I'm the most afraid of in this dungeon. That unbalancing strike thing hurts, man. It really hurts. Alright, what do we have? We have almost full vitality. Let's crank it. Kill totem? Yeah. That's the mechanic. Is there a strat where you just ignore all the totems? Is that a thing? DFC is the easiest. Even after the nerf, yeah. Even after the nerf, we timed it with such ease the other day. Or yesterday, I think it was. Portal skip the cancer mini boss, and it's an easy clap. You don't even need a portal skip. You can just run past them as the RP is starting. Like, as it's deciding which of them you're going to fight, you can run past them. It's pretty cheesy. That's what we did last run. Dump our dot into the boss, and we can double zap the banner. Dogs are the worst unless you have dwarves. Oh, can dwarves get rid of that debuff? Is that a thing? That's sick. That is sick. Or other dispels, yeah. Like, I had a warlock that was dispelling themselves, and luckily the double stack, like, chose him. Oh, I should not be casting. What am I doing? So, like, we got really lucky in that aspect, but also, like, when you have revival for those pools, like, they aren't that bad, but still, those dogs are terrifying. Hey, LB, what's up, Paul? Sorry, I'll try to read your chats during this downtime. I just got my 4 set last night. Curious how much healing your insurance contributes to your overall numbers. I can pull up some raid fights. I might still have them in my logs. But to be honest, in Mythic Plus, it's not like a ton. It's not a ton, but it's definitely there. You know, you don't hate it, right? Like, in raid is where you're going to see more, because you're going to be able to fully enhance your insurance healing, or with your tier set, and then also you're going to have a lot more insurances out and stuff. Got enough to craft my first item with Gilded Crest. What would you recommend crafting? I crafted my two-hand weapon because it's the biggest boost for right now. But if you already have like a mythic track weapon, then obviously you probably don't want to waste your craft on that. And it really, like, you want to go, if you want to go for your biggest thing right now, like your biggest upgrade right now. No shot. This paladin, y'all can't see it, but he just typed bruh. When he saw that he got picked again, he typed bruh, and then he just quit. There's no way. Oh, he DC'd. I was about to say, if he got mad that he got picked again, I would have, like, I don't know what I would have done. We're just focusing boss here, right? It's a boss angle. Okay. Run! 4.5 minutes, run! Who's our slowest member? I don't know. I don't know. Two-hand over the one-hand and offhand. I mean, you can sim the one-hand and offhand. I just had the two-hand already, so I just recrafted it for cheapness. But I'm pretty sure they should work out to the same intellect and the same stats. That is so BM. I know, that was so BM. Lust on cooldown, he says. Yeah, we got a late lust. Oh god, this is going to be very close, because normally you lust at 40%. We got to do some big damage here. We got to play a little risky. Do we? Maybe not. Your mortal Ken? K-E-N? Pop it offensive, pop Chi-Ji. I think our damage is fine to time this. We just gotta have Chi-Ji ready for that next big overlap. Crackling Jade Lightnings. And Shayloons. have diffuse magic ready. Lust in 43. We should be fine, actually, as long as we go and diffuse magic this. We did get the bug a second ago. I don't know if y'all saw it, but she does her like fake, her fake turn. Please get up. Okay, I was about to say, if he just rages there... Oh, that'd be so annoying. Good Fort Brew, we're gonna pop it. She's bugged, so be very careful, Tank. That's such a stupid bug. So for those that are probably wondering what bug I'm talking about, she starts her little frontal thing, but then like doesn't visually spin. You can't see which way she's spinning, but she is technically still spinning. We have 30 seconds. "20 seconds. We did it! Oh my god, we barely got any IO from that. Holy. 250 gold though. Hey, we take that. Any good loot? Nothing. 2 pairs of legs. What is this nonsense? If they ever nerfed the timer of this dungeon, we did not time that keep. But we did time it. We timed the 13. That's our first one. Man, that was way too close. Way too close. Always have to pop a Jade Lightning for that mechanic. For the spin or for the scythe or for the ads or what not? What's with a lot of 3K monks running conduit instead? As you get into higher keys, think about it like this. As you get into higher keys, things like the jump of the banner boss are gonna start like one-shotting you. So you need to have like a defensive or some way to heal through all of that. And like also all the heal checks get that much more intense as you get into higher end keys. So eventually, like we probably will have to swap to conduit just so that we can have like another way to mitigate some damage. And then also have like another way to deal with the heal check and stuff. But for now, we don't need it. Where is it? It's this. For now, we don't need it. So it's best to try to optimize our damage, like try to push out as much damage as possible, because you see there, if we didn't do that much damage, like none of our deaths this run were because I couldn't heal them. It was to like people DCing or standing and crap. But we timed that dungeon with like 10 seconds left, and our damage definitely mattered. Like think about this aspect damage. It would have been probably like this much conduit damage, like something down here, you know, if we swapped conduit. So it definitely matters. And these lower keys, until you start to need that like added padding, you know, then it's like eventually we're gonna have to start. Because if you think about it, like if you're pushing 10s and you're watching the person that's pushing like 16s and trying 17s, and they are doing something that's like way safer than what you're doing, but what you're doing is not broken, then why try to, you know, you have to realize like they're doing it to survive, you know. So, the Hunter is asking me currently if I want to stick around and do their Dark Flame Cleft 9. No. The answer is no. Simple answer, no. Alright. 113 down. 113, we're still not 3K. Still not 3K. But, like, there's literally nothing wrong with Conduit. It does, like, a lot of damage. Does a lot of healing. It's another cooldown. It gives you mobility. Like, it gives you so many things. It's just, like, it's not required yet where I'm at, so I'm not going to swap to it yet. If that makes sense, but hopefully that makes sense. Is top the easiest dungeon for Mistweaver? I would argue so. It's definitely my favorite dungeon to push. Like I find it easy, but I know a lot of people struggle with it, especially this paladin, especially freaking Lava Girl from last dungeon. She was struggling pretty hard. But to me, I do think I would agree with Poe Bear on Twitch. I think Dark Flame is a lot easier than people think. Also, Rookery is pretty easy. We kind of have like half of our dungeons are pretty easy, half of them are pretty hard. Like I think, oh, we got invited. Okay, ran in another one. It's key time. Rookery 13. Let's go. Zibber. We got Arnold Mage. We got Bleedy D. It feels so long compared to the others. Yeah, it's just how the dungeon's designed. Because you're doing a lot of walking. Like, there's a lot of, like, hold W key to get to next objective in that dungeon, you know? I don't really know what the timer looks like compared to other dungeons, but that's all I know. I have been removed from the group. Lovely. Okay, we got kicked. That's a first. That's okay. We queue up for more. Mechagon. I don't like Mechagon. For some reason, I'm allergic to it. I need more reps, like on lower keys, to get the swing of things, to get a better cooldown cycle. Because right now, I get into this one part in that dungeon where I kind of like am off. Big oof. Big oof. You know what? Maybe Conduit's the answer for Mechagon, because then I would have one more cooldown to add to the cycle, basically. We could jam it. Queuing up for the keys. They don't know what they missed out on. I know they would have timed the key if they had me, but I bet like a big disc priest queued or something. Like that's fine. I don't blame them. If it were my 13, like if it's your key, like you do want like the best group, but I feel like I'm qualified to do a 13, right? Like we can say it. But to be fair, I have attempted a 13 Rookery twice, and both times we failed. And also to be extra fair, our Rookery today at the start of the stream was probably the worst key I've ever done. So, you know what? I'm on their side. I would kick me too. I've been turned. Barely. Oh my god. I'll never escape it. I'll never escape it. You know, it's funny, Barely. So, this reminds me of when I play with my friends. We play like random games, and we were playing Heroes of the Storm, which is like the MOBA Blizzard game. And I was playing as Jaina. And what you do in that, if you've ever played a MOBA, there's like camps, there's lanes, and everything. What I was doing is as Jaina, I was fighting a camp, and I think someone like one of my friends was dead, so they were like spectating me, and then like I was kind of talking in chat with them, and all of a sudden this one guy from the other team just like comes up to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's on. I have all my abilities. I'm gonna blow this guy up, but I'm also gonna secure the camp. So what I did was I started attacking him, and then I'm still getting attacked by the camp, and then another one of his friends come up. So then I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here, but I want to secure the camp. That's number one. So what I did was I started to run away. I then turn around to drop my ultimate and drop all of my abilities on the camp. But I had literally just walked out of range of the camp, so it starts going back and it's like it's evading all of my hits basically. And so I dropped my whole kit on a camp that I can't even damage, and then I still died to those people. And my friends clipped it, and they do not let me live it down. It's even worse than that death roll clip barely. So, oh, it's so bad. So they always meme on me like they're like whenever I'm playing like Smite with them, which is another MOBA, they're always like making jokes about Jaina and camps and whatnot. Like I can't think of anything, but I'm sure if any of them were here, they would definitely be roasting me for it. The only Mechagon problem is last boss. Boss fight is twice as long as other bosses. Yeah, and it's really annoying because like I did a Mechagon, I think my 12 Mechagon, we had a full melee group. And it just makes that boss so annoying because you have to like give the melee to other players, you know? And it's very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, we can filter out Theater of Pain. Look, the idea here this season, guys, is to get into a push group and to get title with a push group. But it's looking like we might have to pug all the way, and pugging to title is, I don't think it's even doable. I really don't. So hopefully eventually people are going to be like, oh, he's time to 13. Let's see if he wants to join our group. I've also been applying to groups on Raider.io, so oh man, it's brutal. Barely, I'll have to find the clip. I'll have to see if one of them still has it. I'll have to show it to you. Let me message them really quick because it's a good one. It is a very good clip. I'm gonna ask, do you have the Jaina clip? It might be on my Twitch, like deep in the bowels of my Twitch. I don't think so though. All right, I just messaged my friend. We'll see if he has the clip because it's a doozy. It's so bad that they still to this day roast me. He says ask his girlfriend. Okay, let me message her. Do you have the Jaina? If anyone has it, it would be her. The Jaina clip. It's so bad. I just have to say the Jaina clip, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe it's pinned in our Discord. See what she said. She said, I got that shit on deck. I'm saying, please send. Oh my god. She literally said, I have it ready. Oh my god, no. It's so bad. Oh god. Okay, we gotta get into a key, but hopefully she can send this to me. She's so ready with it. She's so excited. She's so excited to send it to me. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. It's so embarrassing. If we played at the same time, I'd join you. Oh god, she just sent it to me. Okay. How do I full screen it? Okay. Hold on. Let me mute. Let me turn the volume down. I have no idea what I say in this clip, but I am Jaina. This is me. I'm fighting a camp, and if you walk to the camp has like a range of about this. So if you walk outside of this range, they'll kind of like de-aggro and be unhittable. So I'm hitting this camp. I'm kind of getting destroyed by it too, mind you. So like it's cutting close. I'm just waiting on my cooldowns. I'm literally dying. Okay, I didn't think it was this bad. The way I remembered it, I thought someone came up and started. I thought someone came up and started hitting me, but apparently it was just the camp. Oh my god, it's so much worse than I remember. Okay, so here I am dying to the camp. Oh, this is so bad. And then I start to panic. I'm like, well, I need to get this camp. So I drop aggro. And then I'm like, crap, I drop my ult. And then here I am. Okay, I'm about to kill the camp. And I did all of that just to die to one person showing up. So, oh, I guess I can show it again. So I'm like, oh god, I have to kill it. Oh, missed that ability. Let me drop my ult. I walk out of range, then drop my ult. The ult misses. Here comes Vala. She comes up and she just one-shots me. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. Oh my god, yeah. The worst gaming clip of all time. Okay. It's over. I was telling the story as if I was getting attacked by 2 people. No, it was the camp. It was just the camp. Oh lord, that's so awful. God. Alright, where are these 13s? No 13 groups are queuing up. There's nary a group. Looks like my League of Legends gameplay, it was so bad. We were all dying laughing after, like, it was so bad because one of them literally watched it happen, like they were spectating me. Oh man, we got kicked from that one group and now all the groups disappear. Dang. Well, I guess you know what we could do is I could tank a key. Would y'all want me to tank a key, or are we just chilling here? I've been practicing my brewmasting. We're making it a verb now. We brewmast. We are a brewmaster, and we brewmast. Where are the 13s? Maybe we could like sneak into a 14. Uh-oh. Get a little frisky with it. Who knows? We'll probably get declined from both of those, but we'll try. We will definitely try for it. Let me in. Yeah, that one group has no idea what they missed out on. Where is everyone? I feel like we had like 5 groups to queue up for a second ago, and now there are none. Crazy. What? There they are. What did I have a filter that was breaking it? What the heck? Dark Flame 13, please. Sign me up. What trinkets am I currently using? I'm using the Mugs Moxie Jug. It's only champion track. I got this from the, it was the first weekly quest. Whatever that weekly quest was. And then I did get lucky in a Theater of Pain run last week on stream, and we got a Soul-Eating Ruby. And it's not like the best trinket, but it's really nice because every other Chi-Ji in Mythic Plus, we just juice up. I have this key, I literally have it macroed to my Chi-Ji. And then also in Raid, it lines up perfectly with a Jade Bond. So it's not like the highest simming trinket, but it is still a very powerful trinket. But Mug's Moxie Jug, even Champion Track, is so good. We're just waiting to get either a Mr. Pick-Me-Up or a Mythic or Heroic Mug's Moxie Jug to replace it. But these are the two that I'm rocking with currently. It's not like I said, it's not the best. Also, at what point do I replace my Circlet? Sears Circlet. Circlet? I have no idea. But I do have a... I did get this ring. A Big Haste Small Verse Socketed Ring. At what point do I let that replace? Dude, there are no keys. No one wants us. Oh man, did they just like sneaky nerf Mistweaver or what? I am spamming the refresh button too. Looks like your League of Legends game. I would never watch League of Legends unless you play like that all the time, barely. If you play like that all the time, I would absolutely watch. I think my other trinkets that I have are still the last season ones. You know, I've considered running Remnant of Darkness and keys. It's just, it sits there and it'll proc like random procs of intellect for you, but it doesn't give you baseline intellect, so it's very like random in how much stats it gives you. However, it can pulse out some damage. The problem with this is that your damage is very low. Like, it doesn't do that much damage. Also, I said I would show some healing of my what's it called? Insurance. So insurance there is doing 83 million. Did about 4.5%. It's not the worst. Not the worst. And then in raid, I might still have some raid logs that I can show. I don't. But in raid, I guess I could just pull up my logs. No harm in that. As long as you don't roast me for my logs. So we killed Vexy and the Gear Grinders. I think I Chi-Ji'd this fight. So I have one pool with... No, I Yulon'd it. Okay, I Yulon'd it. And... Insurance... Here... Oh, I did Chi-Ji it. Insurance was doing... about 4% of our overall with a Chi-Ji build, which is honestly not that bad. I thought it would be lower because... all you're getting is those free insurances from your Rising Suncakes, basically. But about 4% on a Chi-Ji build, and all I was doing was punching and kicking, so we take that. And then I guess, if I look at my heroic kills, is where I've done a lot of Yulon stuff. What am I doing? Highest difficulty. And a heroic. We're just punching and kicking stuff, apparently. See, my Mugsy kill. This one was Yulon. Because last night while we were fighting Mugsy, I did die on P3. Let's see, my Yulon build insurance should be a lot higher. Insurance about 6.5%, but a lot more healing. A lot more healing there, so... Insurance does a good amount of healing, it really does. I like it. Where can I get your talents that you use? I have two guide. I have a raid guide and a Mythic Plus guide that have my talents in the description. Or you know what? I can just link them to you. So let me grab them for you. Copy. This is what I'm using. Keep in mind, I am using pressure points because I was just in Theater of Fame. But honestly, nowadays I kind of just keep pressure points because I would forget to change back into it before key. So. That's the talents that I'm currently using. Need to queue up for more keys. Dark Flame. I won in this Dark Flame. Floodgate. I think I two-chested the Floodgate 12, which was crazy. I've been doing a ranged Yulon build. I'm still trying to get the hang of fist weaving. They're both good times. It's crazy that you can play like either in either content too. Like, Mistweaver's so good. It's such a well-designed spec in my opinion. Such a good time. Put me in your keys, please. I'm messaging my friend to let her know that I showed you guys that clip. Ooh, it's so bad. So bad. Ah, we need to fix our cell profile. I had accidentally gotten rid of my insurance buff. Need to add back our monk insurance buff. But it's this stupid thing, this stupid plus symbol. I cannot figure out how to get it out from underneath. If anyone knows how to get this plus symbol out from underneath there, that would help me out a ton. What were your pools? What were your pools dungeons again? I finally swapped to two-point secret infusion, but I may go back for the good dungeons. Pools? You mean like Pool of Mists? I don't run Pool of Mists in any dungeons personally, but some people like it because it works well with your new insurances. You can spam 3 in 1 now. I go Pier for... The only dungeons that I do Pier on nowadays are Priory. I don't even do it in Cinderbrew nowadays. I do Priory and honestly Dark Flame, but I'm considering not Dark Flame anymore. And then and then Floodgate. So Priory and Floodgate are for sure, and then like Dark Flame, maybe, but it would just be for the Wax Boss, and then that's it. Like it's literally just 2 dungeons guaranteed for me. Personally, it comes down to preference, but I just think it makes Priory and Floodgate so much easier to deal with, and then it does make Cinderbrew easier, but it's like you don't need it for Cinderbrew, really. Are you sure your cell's up to date? I thought I read in their patch notes they are fixing the. Oh, did they? Oh man, you're probably right. I do need to update my stuff, which is probably what's going on because man, that is so annoying to deal with. Let me make sure my cell is up to date. Uh-oh. Yikes. No. Come back. It's just hidden under there, and I can't really. I keep trying. I'm just deleting more things. It's so bad. I've deleted so many important buffs. Try /cell healers. Is that going to re-import that? /cell healers. Like to create a healer's indicator? Yes. This is how I got this in the first place, but does it add insurance now? Doesn't. And the plus is now hidden underneath the bottom one. Oh, man. Oh, this is so brutal. I wish there was like is there not another way that you can add things? Can you only add things by this plus sign? It's so scuffed. It is so scuffed. It would make my life so easy if I could just add them in another spot. And so for my raid part, I do have them added. At least I did. Guess now I'm gonna have to add them again. But I know the spell ID for Monk's Insurance, I'm pretty sure is 1215544. So I just need to be able to add that whenever I can, but I think you can add, let me look, logging it in. Maybe if you could do like /add, like /cell add or something. Hey man, is Holy Priest garbage for Mythic Plus? Not garbage. It's probably like in one of the worst cases of all the healers, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's definitely not in a bad state. Stellar Dust, it's fine. It can get the job done. It can do what other healers can do too, but maybe can't push as high. How do you manage Mistweaver healing when movement prevents you from meleeing and cooldowns are down? Don't doubt the power of Enveloping Mist. I use that time to like Soothing Mist and then Enveloping Mist, Vivify if I need to Vivify, or I just Enveloping Mist on each person. And then by the time that I can roll back into melee, you can Rising Sun Kick again. You can also, if you're running Master of Harmony, you can use your Thunderfolk Steed. But Mistweavers have so many things that I would consider a cooldown that if you're purely out of buttons to press, like if you don't have either stack of Jade Empowerment, you don't have Shaylun's Gift at like 4 or more stacks basically, you don't have Revival or Life Cocoon, if you don't have any of that, then something else is going wrong, you know what I mean? But for the most part, you can like Thunderfolk Steed, Enveloping Mist, then Enveloping Mist another person, then Soothing Mist a third person, Enveloping Mist, Vivify if you need to. Like you do have a lot of healing that you can do with like Vivifies and Soothing Mists, and then just Enveloping Mist is huge. But for casual max 10 plus is it viable? Oh yeah, 100% it's viable. Don't let anyone tell you it's not, because it is. Like 100%. Let's try looking this up. If we look up like WoW Cell plus hidden. So can't add indicators. Plus. Okay, there's a Reddit post from 1 day ago where we're gonna load up our Reddit. So let's see. Can't add new. I'm sorry, it's a flashbang. Maybe we only half screen it. Trying to add new, but it's buried under existing spells. So whenever I try to add something, removing buffs. Oh, no one's commented. Lovely. Okay. Man, how on earth do we fix this? I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, insurance is 1215544. Yeah, but we can't add. You can add to the list. Yes, we can, but if we can press this plus button, but we cannot press the plus button. Is what I'm trying to say. Every time I try to press the plus button, we end up deleting the bottommost thing. Whoa. What was that? Hey, Zorao? Sorry I cannot pronounce your username. But I appreciate the tier 1 sub. The support is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. You said, LOL, what? I'm trying to build a habit of using Enveloping Mist more. Just trying to jump back into melee range and DPSing to heal. Yeah, you only need to get in the habit of Enveloping Misting when there's like heavy damage either incoming or heavy rot damage currently. Don't like think you need to always maintain Enveloping Mist. It's only for like the mechanics. I'm new to healing. When I see Enveloping Mist heal 600k over 6 seconds, it just seems too low of a heal for me. Yeah, but think about it. It's also enhancing most of your healing done to that target as well. So it's amplifying how much healing you as the healer can do. It's super annoying, but for me, I've used the little plus button at the bottom left to the cell window you're looking at, and it just made new indicator that isn't in the healer buff list. Oh, so like in another one? Hold on, how do we do this? So like down here? Oh man, I guess we can. I've never done this before. I guess it is a way. Is that a way? Do we now have it added? No, and I've messed everything up. Okay. Oh, good lord. I'm just gonna have to re-import my profile. Very far left corner below. Yeah, I mean, we added it. I guess I just changed the name. So hold on, let me delete this. Create, new indicator. Monk, insurance. Track by name, buff list. Ah, okay. 1215544. Insurance, yes. Ha ha ha! Thank you guys. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are incredible. You're close. You put the ID where the name of the indicator is. I'm so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna have to re-import my profile though, because I've messed up how small things are. Apparently, it's somewhere along the way, and all the things that I've messed up, we have completely messed this up. So, how big do I want it? Size. Oh. Maybe 21. And then display proof of land 5. I think that's how I had it. Then we need to show the numbers. So maybe I don't need to re-import. What was it? Show animation, show stack text. Stack text. I have completely butchered my own profile in like a day's worth of time. All because this one hidden plus sign just frustrated me. We might go 0. No, we'll go -2. -2. We'll go -1. -1. Then, I'm sorry, this is exhilarating gameplay, right, guys? um, that's so weird. Why is it shaped like that? Ah, my insurance buff. See, the reason why it's good having insurance there is, or in that same indicator list, is because now it's underneath my renewing mist. So let me, what we could do is make this the same size, so 21. Then we could just bottom right it. Top right, we could bottom right. Y offset, let's bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Boom. Okay, so now it should be pretty. Boom, look at that. Can you just delete everything that's not in Mistweaver buff? You can. You absolutely can. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay, but now do we want duration timers? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Woo, let's get back into keys. Try to get into this Dark Flame. One of these 13s, and if not, maybe it's just not meant to be. Bro, quick help. What's the mechanics for head of security for a healer? Is it tough, normal? Head of security. Let me look it up. Is that a raid fight? Head of security. Is that like a different name? Oh, Muggsy? Well, it depends on which half of the room that you're starting, but every time that you cross, your raid crosses over onto one half of the room, he's going to do a big amp damage phase. So healing during that is good. Also, there's going to be bombs on the red side that you're going to want to pop your biggest cooldowns on, because as people run into those bombs, it's going to blow up a lot of damage on the raid. So you want to have like your Yulon going, or your Revival, or if you're like a Resto Druid, you want your Convoke and Trank for that, or Flourish and whatnot. So like the bombs are the biggest mechanic that you want damage or healing for on the left side. If you're looking from the entrance of the room, it's on the left side. The right side, people are going to get trapped in the cages. You don't need to use cooldowns for that, but having spot healing for that is good. I shouldn't Yulon the start. It really depends on what side you're starting on. If you're starting on the left side, yes. If you're starting on the right side, I prefer not to. I wait until we cross over. And I even wait like a few seconds after we cross over, because it takes a bit for the bombs to spawn. But that's just me. I just like to Yulon the bombs phase. Also, my mic is all weird. But I do have a kill. I have a video of me killing Muggsy. If you go to my channel and type in just Muggsy, I think I killed it on a heroic and posted it. So check that out if you want to see it. What I'm talking about, the mechanics at least. Sorry, I had to remember what head of security sounded right, but I was like, I don't know that boss by that name. Senna said, I heard we were showing embarrassing clips. No, definitely not. Definitely not. Just make sure. Maybe Barely's not here anymore, but I had another very stupid boneheaded play, Senna, earlier, and someone clipped it, and I was like, you know what, this is because they kept like reposting the clip, reminding me of it, and I was like, this reminds me of back when I was playing with my friends. I was playing as Jaina, and I told the story, but it was funny, Senna. I was telling the story in a way that kind of sounded way more heroic than it was. I was like, so I was fighting this camp, and then an enemy walks up to me and starts hitting me, and I start to run away, but then I go to try to one-shot them with my ult, and I miss, and I drop the camp, and then I get killed by a second person that comes up. But Senna, you've seen the clip. That's not how it played out. I totally was not remembering it correctly. And then watching it back after having explained it like that was just like, oh, funny and so embarrassing. Yes, the heads of security. Yes, I see now. Muggsy Heads of Security. It's such a clever name. Oh, so that was miserable. So bad. Well, guys, it's not looking like we're going to get another stab at a 13 today. We might just have to hold off for Friday. But we did get one timed, and we had some very miserable failures today. So, look, it's just a small step, but it was a shorter stream. I did start the stream a bit late today, but I appreciate y'all for hanging out. I guess we're just going to call it here. I'm sorry to make you guys wait for nothing, but yeah, we stream Friday. I'll stream on Friday. We'll tackle some more 13s. I'll try to get my own key pushed up to a 13. I have a 12 priory, so I could probably do that tonight with like maybe some guildies or something. So I'll be grinding. I promise. I'll get back on Friday and we'll hit the paint hard. But yeah, today's stream was pretty slow in terms of how much content we did. But honestly, this is one of the most fun streams I've had. Like legit, so much fun. Oh, and also Zoreo. Remember, you can also extend it. So yeah, it's only 600k over 6 seconds, but if you extend it to 12 seconds, it's 1.2 million. You know what I mean? So you can extend it with Rising Sun Kicks. But guys, I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Have a happy rest of your hump day. I'm going to go make some dinner, hang out with my wife. But I'll see you guys next time. Until then, take care. I'll see you guys on Friday. Be ready because we're tackling some 13s on Friday.